Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and thank you for stopping by my channel and watching. Also, thank you for subscribing if you're new. Thank you for my old subscribers who keep returning and watching my videos. So today I'm working on Edith Holden. It was a weekend project. Last weekend. I wasn't able to do it because I was busy, but I'm going to start it today. And it is a Edith Holden folio. So the supplies you're going to need is a file folder. I have these here so I can remember what I'm doing. A file folder. Now I went and coffee dyed my file folder. I did not coffee dye my envelopes, which I probably should have because I think they'll might look better. And I may still do that if we don't get to that part where we, well, we probably will, but I don't know. We'll see. I can ink around them and all that kind of stuff, but so that they'll look better. But okay, so you're gonna need a scoreboard. We need to find the exact center of this file folder, and it is normally the American size. It looks like 11 3/4. So half of 11 3/4. What is that? I don't think she said, but that was. All right, so let's just fudge, and I'm gonna go like this. It's not perfect, it's okay. We're gonna fold it anyway, so, all right, so that is gonna be my center. Okay, and I'm not very good at this. I'm gonna use this instead of my little, what do you call that? Stiletto thing, because it goes off the track. Okay, so we're gonna, here's the center. It's 5 1/4, I guess. Yeah, 5 1/4. And we don't need to make, we don't want to make a line on that. We want to make a line over one notch. Okay. So I'm gonna try to do this without going off track. And it's pretty thick. And then we're gonna go one line over from the center, one notch, to make a little spine in this. Okay? So, see if I can do it again and keep on the line, just to a little bit deeper wedge. Okay, so then I think that's all we need that for. Okay, this here with the flap, now you don't have to have the flap right here. You can have it anywhere on either side. I wouldn't use one with the middle flap, but you know, when you get your file folders in a box or whatever, they're all different sizes, but I would use one end or the other. And if you can place it on this side on the back, that would probably be better, because this is going to fold like this, so you want that flap back there. Or if you don't want a flap because you don't have one that has the flap in the right spot, then don't worry about it. Just cut it off. All right, so now I'm going to burnish these two creases we made, scored. Okay, so now we have a little spine right here. And I got a little crease mark there because I don't think anything's, maybe something's going over the edge. And so that's not perfect. Huh, that's weird. Why did that not come out? I went on one each side. Okay. Well, she said hers didn't come out totally even. So she just cut it off. I'm gonna bring my little cutter over here to do that. Because this is a pretty thick piece. I guess that would be straight. Yeah, now it's thick. But it did the job. Okay, so now we're good to go. So we have, this is the front, and then this is one of the middle pages. This is going to be the back because it's going to be a trifold. Okay, so this large envelope that I purchased at Walmart, it is 5 3/4 by 8 3/4. And it's going to be too big to fit in here, so we're going to cut it down. So this sits on here like this. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. I'll tell you why later, but yeah, I'm going to do the... Well, actually, I don't even need to cut that down. Huh. But I believe we're going to cut this section off. She cut her envelope this way. She didn't have to cut it that way. I feel like this is going to be in the way. So I'm going to cut it off a little bit, about, let me mark it. Because I think this is going to also be a journal spot. If it's not, it's okay. It can be a journal spot. And then if I cut this part down, I'd have to re-glue it because my envelope is a little too big. Okay, I'm just thinking. I had to watch this video I don't know how many times just to get it in my head. I'm trying to, okay, this is the part that goes on this. So I'm wondering if I should cut it down even more. Well, I guess I can cut it down after we put the papers on it. So let me slice this off here. I don't need to move the cutter over there. Hopefully that I know what I'm doing. Okay, so there's that. And that's going to slide in there. Okay. Something's a little crooked. Why is it I always have crooked things? I don't know if it was the way I put in the cutter. I'm just not quite used to this thing, I guess. I'm lining it totally up on the line. All right, I took another sliver off. Yeah, it's just, I think it is my little book. This part didn't get quite straight, but it's okay. It's, you know, a junk journal. Okay, so now we've got that one made for that one, and then I have a standard envelope for legal size, I guess, and that's 4 inches by 9.5, which is way too long. So I'm going to have to cut that one off up here. So it can be any size. There's no right or wrong size for it. Except this side, I think you want to have, or one of the sides, you want to have, I'm sorry if you can't hear me, I'm talking away from you. You want to have something large because to hold a big piece of journal card, ephemera. Okay, so now that's going to go in there. So most likely, I should have went past. I need to go off a little more. A little bit, because I want this part to be on there. There we go. Okay. Now this envelope here is just your standard Hallmark, which is 6.5 by 4.5. And that goes over the top of this pocket. Okay? So there's our pockets. All right, so now we're gonna cover them. We're gonna cover this. We're gonna cover the 2 envelopes. We're gonna cover this. We're gonna cover this, and this, and this with the Edith Holden papers. So that's not too hard. Okay, so let's just cover our envelopes first. Now this one here, if I have this big picture over it, I don't need to use a really good Edith Holden page, because nobody's going to see it. Yeah, you know what I mean. The design is going to be gone. So let's see. We got to find a. So this is good if you just want to use a maybe one that you're not crazy about, or that one would be totally plain on all the sides. You could do just lettering, and some of the pages we will do that. Let's see, how about these leaves, which kind of would look pretty against that with the greens, I think. Or should I go more this way with it? Okay, so what I'm going to try to do, let me set this to the side, because you want to find your best, this is my old light box, still works. I hope it's not too bright, but what I want to do is the light box, I can see behind it through the, you know, the paper, so that wherever I want to cut, I can see what's going to cut first before we do it. So let's go, that way we get a little leaf down here. So I'm going to cut it right here. I have to remember to cut them at the bottom, because I can't see the line on the top very well. I think that's one of my problems, but it'll be close. And actually, you really want to go in just a hair from your mark, okay? So that you have a little bit of a border around all these. Okay, so that's there, and then I'll just go, I want to do this side so I can, and that'll put it a little bit in on that side. All right, so that is the piece that's going to go on this envelope. And see, it's just a hair. The other good thing about having your envelope, I hope that's not too big of a glare. The other good thing about having a little edge, a little less than what your edge is because it helps it from not peeling up. Because sometimes when you go to the very edge, they just don't get glued down as well. Okay, so that one needs a paper clip. Cut those out. And we know that that goes on that side, okay? This side, I believe, is going to be, I think that's another picture on that side. So let's find something else to go on this side. And I don't know how much of it's going to show. That's kind of nice, that dragonfly. But do we want the word July? Whoops, I can't see through the... We could get the word July in that. Right, so let me see. I have some pieces of ephemera. I don't know what's going to go where that I made. I think they're all going to go together, so it doesn't really matter. All right, I like this dragonfly on that. So let me pick. We want to make sure that we get July in the frame of it. So this one I'm probably going to leave closer to the edge, and if we have, because we're not going to be able to glue it. Let me mark it right there. And a little bit inside there. Okay, hold on. Take that in a little more. Okay. So, you know, if you want to watch this again, this type of video that she's doing, she is Tatty Treasures on YouTube, and there's a few other people that are working with her doing this challenge. And also you can go to her Facebook page. That's where a lot of people are showing what they've done, because we can't show what we did on YouTube. And I have a Facebook page now. I don't know that I'll ever go over there and write in it, but I did put a couple pictures. It's Junk Journal in a Day. Junk Journal in a Day. Okay, so I don't know what happens to this. Oh, this gets glued down inside here. All right, so those two are covered. Like that. Okay. Then this piece here gets just lettering. If I remember right, oh, that's so cute on the back. I don't want to lose that. Here's March. Just trying to, I did sort these out, I believe. I don't want December on the back, because the video of a little while back, I did a I guess August is okay. Let's see how much of that shows. That's gonna be, I think that's, I don't know how she did that part, but I'm gonna cut it. I was thinking if I could cut it where August wouldn't show, but it's going to. So I'm gonna have to cut a little off the bottom and go ahead and put August on there. Now she, let's see, oh, we need to go over a little more. See, that's what's nice about this light box. I can't really see over there too well, but I'm over far enough on this side. And we've got, I can see the line on that side. So let's do right there. And about right. Hold on a second. Just want to see what okay, if I do it there, I don't cut anything off. Okay, let me cut those. Sure is nice to have this cutter. All right. Now, I need it lower than this part here. Sorry, I thought that was gonna. Inside of that. Okay. So now this piece is going to fit in here like that. I don't remember her discussing these. I guess we'll just go up to the edge of those. I don't remember her saying. I have to watch it again. Okay, so now we've got that one and this one on this side. And then she marked hers too. She picked them all out in advance and put on the back where they go, but I'm just gonna do it random. All right, so I know that this page is going to be along this one, so maybe I can find something that would coordinate with that. I mean, I don't really have a theme in mind, so let me see if there's anything else that has. Let's save some of those for the skinny envelopes. Okay, these are, looks like mostly lettering there. If you put this whole bird. I don't know what's going to be covered up either. So if you use something like a bird, a face or something, oh, that's pretty. I wonder, maybe I should just do this all in like autumn. I had the leaves on this side. August is kind of autumn, isn't it? September, October, November. Yeah, August. Isn't that? Instead of July. Any more of the fall colors. Irises, those are pretty much summerish. Well, here's another dragonfly one. I'm kind of stuck on these right now, I think. Even this looks good, but I don't want the August and July. I don't know why I did that, now that I think about it. Okay, I'm going to change this one out. So in this case, all I have to do is lay that on top like that. And I can see the outside edge. Weird hazelnuts in it. Okay, so right there. Okay, take this off. I don't have anything over here to catch the papers when they fall. So, trying to catch them at the same time. Okay. Yeah, I like that. And there's leaves there. And then we've got this one. We'll leave August. And then we'll do this one in fall. It's fallish looking. And I don't know what we'll do on the rest. So let's get this piece covered. Okay, so I'm probably just going to be able to trim this up here and a little bit here. Let me come back and pick that one. So you don't have to use Edith Holden to do this journal either. You can use anything you want. You can make it Christmas if you want, but it's just kind of cool to do the Edith Holden. Okay, so, oh, I'm seeing those other lines and I'm like, what are those for? All right, so right here, I think that's right. Okay, so that one goes there. I gotta figure out exactly about this part. Am I doing the right thing? Hold on. Yeah, that's the right one. So this part up here is left. This part is covered, or will be, mostly. Okay. So that one goes there. Okay, now on this side goes our two envelopes. So we're gonna go here. So I need one to go there. part away because we have to see to get through the light here. Okay, that one's fits pretty good. Just to get the fallish, you know, look. I like that, but do I want purple? But you know, purple is fall. Let me just see what. Where do I put this one? Let's pretend this is on the top of it. I mean, other things are going to go on these. I should have divided this up by seasons. Okay, just one quick little look here still. That one is, looks fall, but it's not very attractive. I don't know. I kind of like it because it just kind of goes with the rest of it. So that would be laying, say, over the top of that. It's very fallish looking. Let's see. Okay, that's going to go on the long envelope. So, kind of like it. Let's see, we're going to cut the stems off of it down here so we get the full flower up here. Okay. I don't know where the pen went. Okay, that's feels like it's not on there straight. That's a little better. So we're going to cut it here. I want to go in a little bit on this side. Actually, want to go in on this side too. A little bit. Let me cut those and then come back. Okay. Yeah, I think I will coffee dye these envelopes before we put them in. Okay, so that is that. And we need a plain word one for this back. Let's see, what do we have? If I use that flower, let's see, where's that small envelope? Kind of just like a little bit of, oh, the little bird got cut off. Oh well. I kind of like this flower, but I don't know if it will fit in with the fall colors. You know, and I don't have to use Edith Holden. If I had some other fall stuff, I could put it in there, right? I just kind of like the whole thing to be Edith Holden. Oh, here we are. Let's see what that looks like. I mean, it's not that pretty. And then we have some leaves here. All right, let me see something, because we've got that one and that one, that one and that one. But we have to do this one and this one. So it seems to me I should put the leaves and get more out of it on this one. I think that's what I want to do. And one of these I think had the writing, but I don't think it matters if it's either way. All right, so I'm going to use that. Let me, yeah, that should be a straight edge, because I think that came out of the book on that side. I don't want it to say dead leaves, so we're going to go ahead and cut that away. Cut this first. This one I'm going to cut right here below that little notch thing. I was going to sew all this in my regular gold colored thread. I wonder if I should do brown. I don't know. Yeah, I think the gold would look better, probably. All right, so we've got that one. You know, when I was watching her video, it seems so complicated, but it's really not that complicated. See if that sits in there. How nice is that? Even though it's got pinks and stuff. Okay, so we've got this back part, and I think that the back was just lettering, but I could put this, that would be pretty, and that top part stays there like that. I'll do that. Alrighty. Now we have the back. Hope I didn't make that too small. But we're going to do stuff to the edge of the pages anyway when we get to that part. Alright, so that's the cover. Is it not? Yeah. So I guess depends on what I put on the cover. I mean, or should I make, like, I could make this the cover and make this inside, because, hold on, I think they should all fit on each other's. If not, I can adjust it. Put this on the front. I like that better. Okay, because this one is going to be covered with this, so hardly any of that's going to show. So do I need any place else for these leaves? Because, oh, let's see, we got this envelope. Okay, that one is gonna go there. Let's see how that's gonna look. And this one is gonna go on top of that one, like that. So, I think this one gets sliced up at the top. I'm pretty sure. So let's see. I feel like I'm getting, maybe it's getting too blah. But we're putting ephemera in everywhere. How about just putting this on there? Hold on. Why can't we just put that on there? Well, I want Edith Holden on there. How about that? I think that is cool. Okay. Looks pretty straight. Put it there. I'm going to leave this one a little bit wider for now because it's Holden down here. All right, I like that. I think I like that. Okay, now we gotta put lettering it. Did I do that back? No, I didn't. All right, we just need to find some lettering to cover this. Oh, this one doesn't, never mind that. This is the one that's gonna be glued down to a mouse. It's not even the right. Could put her picture in here, Edith Holden. Might still do that somewhere. All right, this is talking about November, so maybe I don't want the word November, but if there was something to read, steady drizzle of rain. Above November. Go out to here. don't even ask how everybody's doing. I hope everybody's doing well and had a nice, safe 4th of July. I just got so excited about starting this, I forgot what I was even doing. I did work on my Pink Lady a minute. It's still a work in progress. I'm gonna have to really, I still have several things that I want to do to it. Alrighty, so we'll put this on here. All right, now we have this card, we have that. We don't have words for this. I get it stuck back on there and then I have to take it off. So let's see. Actually, we can just use this to figure it out so it's quicker. And that's got words on that side, so. I think I'll do it right there. And that's kind of hard to get straight because all right, that was pretty easy. I'll tell you, Tanya, she was very careful about putting in what she wanted, you know, it to have in it and stuff, so. But she does a lot of this, Edith Holden. She has a lot of books, and this is the only one I have, and probably won't, you know, get another one anytime soon. And I mean, there's tons of stuff left here to make more stuff, really. Especially because I didn't even touch spring. So, you know, I should pull the pages apart and do them by seasons. And that way when I go to make something, I'll have it. Okay, so I do like this in the back. It's a little extra color. And there we go with that. I got that. So everything is organized for color. I mean, for the cover. Okay, my timer hasn't gone off yet, so let me just play a little bit. So what she did was she rounded all her corners. You don't have to round them, but I'm going to try to stay within her aesthetic of her style. Okay. And then I'm going to sew all around these before we glue them on. So, that's not very straight. Why is that not straight? Just trying to see if I can, maybe it is. I don't know. It won't look as off now with this curved. Maybe that's why she does that too. There's our timer. Okay, so let's see. Let me really quick do these. More minutes. And then tomorrow, yeah, I do have time, I think, tomorrow. Now that everybody's been here and gone, and my son, and now it's like kind of like normal today. It's like, well, I don't know, actually. I haven't really had normal for a long time. I'm just going to stick those together. I'm kind of glad I did this fall look. I really am. I don't know if mushrooms are fall, but because I do want to do some fall stuff. Just stick all that right there. It all goes together. And this envelope, if you don't have a large one like that, you can use, really, I mean, you could use cardstock and not have it with a pocket if you wanted. Also, if you don't have a file folder, all you have to do is take one of those 12 by 9 by 12s, I think, the envelopes, and fold it in half, and then just cut out on both sides, up both sides, so you have the kind of pocket thing. Yeah, you could do it that way, I'm sure. Okay, that one's done. Yeah, I have some kind of flowers on this. All right, so that's pretty easy, that part. So when we come back, I'll have all of these sewn, and probably ink them up too, so you don't have to watch me ink. But the envelopes, I'm going to take them now and coffee dye them, so that their background is a little more closer to the Edith Holden background. If you have the old Edith Holden books, they're kind of got an extra patina to them, which is kind of cool. But when I bought mine, I had no idea what I was doing. Oh, I didn't clip that one. I know everybody was like doing some Edith Holden stuff, and I'm like, well, I guess I better get a book. I've used it a lot, though. I even have some in the Pink Lady journal. I use it a lot. Alrighty, so that's it for today. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoy this little series. It shouldn't take maybe a couple videos, maybe 3 or more. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole thing because when I watched the first 3 videos, I was getting confused. So I just wanted to take it one step at a time like she did. So at this point, we're almost on her video 2, maybe in the middle of it. So I kind of skipped all the sorting and all that kind of stuff. You already seen me do that. And I just thought I would go random. So, but if you want to sort it and make it exactly the way you want, color-wise or theme or whatever, then you could do that ahead of time. All right, so you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.